Okay, starting on the second one, and I want to show you how I'm doing this to brace it. Now I'm using the first one that I built here to brace the sides there. So over on the other end, I can go ahead and nail it together and then square it off. Now, I would assume, I'm sorry for using that word, but if I would go ahead and nail this together, the second part, and just put it butt up against the other one, that this should come out square as well. I want to show you something else that I did, and I'm glad I did it. When I did these beams, instead of doing exactly 24 feet, I did 24 feet, this beam here, 24 feet 6 inches, to give me a few inches on each side, just in case I screwed up and needed some extra room. So it looks like it's all coming out good, and that I am going to have enough room, and it's going to sit very sound right on these beams. So I'll get that note in. I'm out of nails. Of course. There's a gap in here. Maybe when I nail it though, I can close that up. But that's a little concerning. Maybe it's just a little warped. Hitachi, you need a joist hanger on this damn thing. It's ridiculous. What, it cost you $2 to put one on? Yeah, it came together. Just had to pound it in. Yeah, that's good. Okay, well this side seems like this board is either swollen or it was cut about, I'd say, 1/4 of an inch. So instead of a 2x6, it's like 2x6 1/4. So I would have to think, do I leave it flat on the bottom or do I lift it a little bit and do it to the top? That's what I mean. You see that right there? So do I lift it and do it flush here, or do I leave it flush on the bottom and screw it in, nail it in? I would think that I would raise it up a little bit so the floor would be even. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. We'll see how that goes. All right, so I'm gonna lift this up just a little. Of course, there we go. Notice how this gun's working now. I found out what's wrong. It had nothing to do with the gun, nor did it have anything to do with my air compressor. It's the generator. keeps cutting off the 120 after like 10 seconds. So it must be drawing too much power, I guess. That can be a pain in the ass. Well, I did find out what was wrong with my nail gun. I probably already mentioned it to you, but it's the generator does not put out enough juice to run my compressor, so it kept shutting off, and I didn't realize that. I thought I was shutting it off for some reason, because the way it works is this. This is the switch that turns on the voltage. So when that flips down, I wasn't seeing that, and I thought maybe I kept flipping it down every time I shut it off. So this wasn't getting up to compression. Now that I have it up to compression, because I have to keep flicking it back on, the nails are going right into the wood. And I used the rapid concession nail firing to put together the two frames here. So I nailed that together, and I don't know if you can see it, but all those little holes, that was done in probably about 30 seconds. So my life just got a little bit easier, thank goodness. I don't know what I'm going to do about this generator, because I do need one to put the framing up, or else it's going to be hell out here doing that. So I'll see what I can do. Maybe I can sell this one, put the money towards a slightly larger one. It says that it's a 1300 watt max. I didn't realize this was taking more than 1300 watts. Really? This little thing? I'll find out. I'll read the specs on it, but that's what's happening. And the battery of my camera ran out. So luckily my generator has enough juice to put out enough to charge a little battery. All right, back to work.